Oh, okay. I was like, where's the stuff?
No problem.
Your premium session has ended, but all your playlist songs and albums will be waiting for you when you return. Search and play music on demand to access another session or upgrade anytime.
I see all your screen.
I know. That's fine.
And I've been acting different, yeah. Funny how I finally flipped the script, yeah. You the one who's double dipping, yeah. You so sloppy how I caught you slipping, Roll off the keys, run me my keys. No more popping up the hitty, yeah. I ain't even got some house to play on that.
Okay, we're about to get ready to start.
Like the friends, no assist. Same bitch, I ain't not rich. Wait up, get it. See, I ain't got no hope for every baggage. Don't forget to come and pick up your hood. He says, you need to hurry and pick up your need it, please, need it, please, what a shit, you keep it. Don't forget to come and pick up your. He said, I'm about to give you, and the chances of forgiving you. Then just for you to go around again. Wait to explain them. It's time, no bread. I ain't got the room at the back. So don't forget to come and pick up. Need to hurry and pick up your feeling. Well, you have well, how do you know? I really don't. There's so much more that you gave to me. Now I'm saving me. And the memories. So you go on the streets. Don't forget to. Don't forget to come and pick up your.
Okay, people, let's get ready to get started. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I am so excited that everyone decided to show up today. This is the day before Thanksgiving, and I am so excited. So I am Bianca Shelby. We're going to talk about discovering the magic of artificial intelligence. And then I'm going to give you a set of 10 tools that you can use to unlock your marketing efforts and to 10x your business. So again, let's go ahead and get started. Let me just give you a little bit about myself, and then we'll talk about what we're going to cover for today. So I am Bianca Shelby. I am so excited. Most people call me Bianca J. And I've actually been working with artificial intelligence for 30 years. And I know everybody's saying, Bianca, you only look 28. But I have been in the late 90s when I was working on my degree in undergraduate, I was introduced to artificial intelligence. And so I was a precursor. I did a lot of research, precursor to Siri, worked in neural networks. So a lot of techie type stuff. But fast forward 30 years later, AI has become commercialized. It's easier to use. It's very simple. So we have actually been using Chat GPT since it came out earlier this year. So like January, February, we started using Chat GPT along with a lot of other products. And we'll see as we go into the tool set that there are hundreds, now thousands of products that are AI tools that can help you. And we'll talk about the different ways it can help. But a little bit about me, I am a problem solver. I like to solve problems. And every time you solve a problem, you create new problems. So that'll keep you in business. And I've been working in digital marketing for the last probably 15 to 20 years with some of the largest companies and largest brands in the world. And I have those on the side. And I have helped them launch digital campaigns from the Super Bowl, Coke under the cap, Sprite Step Off, online banking services. So I've been helping in all different facets. And the area that I'm loving is how to just market and sell your product online, how to gain new customers, generate leads. And a little bit about me again, I am all about family. I love family, love community, and I love to travel. So about 3 years ago, one of my dream trips, I went to South Africa and I was able to walk with the lions. I said when I was a child, I used to watch Mutual of Omaha Wild Kingdom. And so I was able to actually go on 3 safaris. And these are pictures that I actually took of a herd of elephants walking with the lions. And then, like I said, I love family and I love philanthropy. So I'm a little selfish. I gave a substantial donation to my university, and I continue to do more each and every year. So that's a little bit about me, but I want to thank you again. Thank you so much. This is the season for Thanksgiving. So I want to thank all of you guys for coming the day before Thanksgiving, giving up your hour of your time or a little bit over an hour of your time to really sit and learn how you can use artificial intelligence in your business. So thank you so much. And if you could take it a few minutes in the chat, put what you're thankful for. So I know a lot of you guys have been inquiring about AI, but I want to learn a little bit about you. Why are you here today? What do you want to get out of this course? And what's your motivation? So take about a minute, put it in the chat. What's your why? Why are you here today? So one thing I would ask, if you're not speaking, please put your Zoom on, mute all your Zooms, please. Thank you. So I see in the chat, people are talking about their wives, their family, they like to travel, they have children, what they want to get out the course, they want to learn more about AI, they've been hearing about Chat GPT. What is that all about? How do I actually use it? So we're going to go through those items. So just to kind of talk about what we're going to cover in the course, we're going through an intro. I'll talk about the core values of our company. What are some core competencies of a small business? What is artificial intelligence? How do you use artificial intelligence in your business? And then talk about the magic sauce. What kind of tools are available that you can use? Some are paid, some are free. And then we'll talk about some action steps because I believe in taking all out action as you go forward.
You will hit good.
So please mute your
phone. A monster the minute they lay eyes on you. You can't be out here in these streets acting a goddamn fool like these chihuahuas because you don't get no second chance.
Okay, let's see. Did someone mute their call?
I know that's false.
I don't think it's mine.
And people are going to make up lies about you and say that you have a locked jaw.
Okay, let me mute everyone, please. Thank you. Okay, awesome. So a few core values with my company and with our team, we have like 8 core values, and we repeat these every day just to start our day. So I'm going to start our workshop that I live and lead with purpose. It's at the core of everything I do. I live life with intention. I want to be personally fulfilled every day. I do things to make me happy, to make me fulfilled. Number 3, I believe that the power of working together makes us stronger. Collaboration is a good thing. Cooperative competition is a great thing. So the power of working together. I'm empowered. I recognize my strengths. I embrace my potential. I take charge of my life and my business. Number 5, I'm a lifetime learner, and it's good for your soul. So I love to learn, and I'm glad you guys came on the call today to learn more about artificial intelligence. Number 6, I always show up as my authentic self. Number 7, I show empathy, care, and kindness towards others. Number 8, I'm mindful and always consider the long-term impact my life can have on my community and future generations. And this is at the core of everything that we do. And I just want to share a story with you. Yesterday, I was on my way with my family coming back home from Nashville, Tennessee. We had just got off the exit to stop at one of our favorite places, which is called Buc-ee's, which is like Cracker Barrel on steroids, but it's a gas station. So we went into Buc-ee's, took a little pit stop. On our way back onto the highway, it started drizzling a little bit, and I said, hey guys, I'm gonna get over to the right and start slowing down. As I did that, we looked about 5 or 6 cars ahead of us, and a truck who was going in the left lane sped out, twisted, and overturned, flipped about 4 or 5 times. And it was very shocking. We stopped. A lot of people got out to help. But what I have, number 7, I show empathy, care, and kindness towards others. It's about working together, what makes us stronger. So it's good to see the power of people coming together yesterday to help the person who had the accident. Like I said, traffic was flying, and luckily he didn't go into anyone else, and no other cars were on the highway crashed into him as well. So just wanted to share that with you, and we're going to go ahead and get into the presentation. So one of the things I want to tell you, when we talk about how to make money, areas of where you're making money, it usually boils down to 3 different areas: health, wealth, relationships. Let me repeat that. 3 areas that you can make money in: health, wealth, relationship. Health, we see that all the time. I'm one who struggles. I'm a foodie. I love food. And sometimes I've had a struggle with weight. So I'm always on someone's exercise plan. I'm on somebody's meal plan. And health is a billion-dollar industry. You know, I have a birthday coming up. So I have friends who have gotten plastic surgery and everything just to stay looking good. Wealth, people need money, just our basic needs. As we can see, the economy, a lot of people are struggling. So anywhere that you can be in an industry where you can help people and then help people make money is good. And then the third area deals with relationships. So how do I just work with people? How do I get along with my family? And I was laughing yesterday. We were in the car. So there was a TikTok video on relationships, and this lady said, I'm gonna give you 5 things. It's a holiday season. Here are five things you need to know during Thanksgiving. And most of the things she was talking about dealt with relationships. So we actually, it's so funny, one of my mentors talked about, he helped a gentleman with relationships, and he made millions of dollars teaching men. And it's almost like, if you've seen the movie Hitch, how do I attract women? How do I kiss women? How do I just build those relationships? And we see it day in, day out. relationships, health, and wealth. So as we go through this presentation, just put those 3 areas in the back of your mind, and then think about what you're currently doing and how you can use those three things and leverage it with AI to move forward. So I'm going to do 3 truths and a lie about human beings, and you'll see this about AI. We talk about AI and it's dealing with technology. Humans are very expensive, they're unreliable, and they're slow. And they know everything. So the 3 on the side are the 3 truths. So you're trying to say, Bianca, what does that mean when it comes to AI? Artificial intelligence is just human beings on steroids. It's really helping us move faster and process faster. So we'll talk about what the definition is next. But put in the chat, has anyone ever wanted to fire someone for any of those 3 reasons I said before? Just type yes or no in the chat. I see a lot of yeses coming. That's very true. So we'll get into what is artificial intelligence. And so artificial intelligence just refers to the development of a computer system that can perform tasks that usually require human intelligence. So things that we would normally do as humans, kind of mundane tasks, things that are very repetitive, AI now can do those things. So when it comes to things that they can learn, whether it's reasoning, whether it's solving problems, impacting our language, how it impacts our environment, interacts, that's artificial intelligence. And basically boils down to artificial intelligence is going to mimic human behavior, human functions. And so a lot of people are a little bit afraid, oh, it's going to take over my job. AI might take over some jobs. Let me just share. I was in BJ's Wholesale Club last weekend doing some shopping, and I kept hearing a beeping noise. And I was like, what? There's a beeping noise. And I wish I had put it in the presentation to show you, but there was a robot going down the aisle doing inventory. So normally inventory is done by humans. And I remember, I hate to tell my age, but they used to hire us in high school to do inventory for one of the large department stores. It was called Reich's, and now it's called Macy's. So they would hire, college students, high school students to help out to do inventory, and we're counting, items. Fast forward, like I said, 30 years later, there is one robot going down the aisle and you're hearing beep, beep, beep. It's scanning a blue thing, scanning human technology. So AI will replace some jobs. And so if you're wise, and many of you are on this call trying to find out how to use AI to increase your value in the job that you're currently doing, or to find new ways to make money. So as we're talking about AI, especially for small businesses, and this could apply to larger businesses as well, but there's like 5 key areas that we focus on. We focus on content, and we'll talk about tools that can help your business with content, marketing, sales, and customer support. So when we talk about content, it's what people read, watch, or listen to see about you as a business and you from a personal perspective. And it's interesting, I've been pretty much one that's always behind the scenes in my organization. And like I said, we work for some of the largest companies. And so we're kind of behind the scenes doing things. But my mentor, I said, even a coach has to have a coach. But my mentor said, Bianca, you need to also not only develop your business, but also develop your personal brand. So I'm starting to develop more content, Marketing is how you distribute and generate interest. So, getting online from a social media perspective, um, finding the good content that people want to watch, want to click, they want to see. We'll talk about that. And then every business, the lifeline of every business is sales. So we can develop as much content as we want. But if we do not convert the interest into sales, then our businesses will pretty much die. So put it, if you're in the chat, let me know how much, not how much like from a dollar perspective, but let me know yes or no. Do you need to increase your profits? Do you need to increase your sales? And we'll talk about that. And years ago, one of my mentors said traffic plus conversions equal profit. So traffic is our content, getting people to watch, read, see, listen. That's how we're going to produce the traffic. Put some marketing together. That's our traffic. And then once you get them, how do I convert them into a paying customer? And then you'll have sales. The other area within a business that you need help with is customer support. So once you have customers, what can you do to keep that customer happy and to continue to keep them buying from you? And then finally, operations. And that's just the management of people, product, and processes, and how to eliminate risk to your business. So briefly, I just want to talk about just an overview to give you, I keep hearing about AI, Bianca, but I don't know how I use it in business. So I just want to share some areas of where you can use AI, and then we'll actually go into the tool sets. So lead generation, email campaigns, even if you're working with a company, I'm going to talk about some tools that you can use to help you write emails, to help you take notes for those meeting minutes. If you're responsible for doing that, I'm going to share a couple tools with that. I'm going to share some tools that you can use to create eye-catching social media viral video postings, whether it's just a posting with a graphic or it can actually be a video. And then I'm going to share some cute things with you where you can actually duplicate yourself. So if any of you guys saw my advertising on Facebook, that wasn't actually me speaking. That was my AI avatar. And the technology from several years ago have gotten better, even from earlier this year when we started using AI with some of our clients. The speech and voice recognition has really gotten better. So we'll talk about that. If you need to do content marketing, putting together a content plan, we'll talk about that. Instagram is really big right now. Any kind of video, people are consuming video. So we're going to teach you how to replace some of your teams and really increase the productivity of creating those video reels and video ads. And then, as I mentioned, down at the bottom left, the lifeline of any business is their sales and support team. So how can I help you? How can you help your teams sell for you? And there are some companies that are actually getting rid of sales, like reducing their sales staff. And now they're going virtual, having sales assistants where you have AI that can act as your sales manager. And I just think about yesterday, when you think about sales, just quickly, if you think about day-to-day things that really help for sales, I used to be a Amazon junkie, and this is the favorite time of year for me, but this year I'm not going to be doing all of that spending. But my family and my husband always say, Bianca, you're getting boxes and boxes. So you guys know when it comes to Amazon or any of the purchasing platforms right now, they're always going to give you a suggestion. So If I bought some shampoo, hey, Bianca, you might want to buy conditioner. Oh, Bianca, those were some great boots that you buy. Hey, why don't you put this winter sweater with it? So we're starting to see AI in all different areas of our life. And now we're going to talk about how to really leverage that from a business perspective. Everyone's heard about Chat GPT. So we're going to go over Chat GPT, go over a few examples and how to write kick-ass copy, how to replace your copywriter and your content writer. There's some other tools besides Chat GPT. I'm going to share another tool with you called Poe. And then, like I said, it's all about keeping your customers happy and keeping them buying back from you. So there's what they call chat boxes that does customer service. You can see a lot on a lot of sites that you're going over now. There's a little like a bubble, and you can start chatting. Sometimes it used to be with real humans, but now a lot of companies are starting to let you chat with their box. And then based upon how they assess what amount of help is needed, they will put you with an actual human. And then there are some AI assistants as we go kind of higher in the food chain when we talk about operations, something that will help you with doing your HR, a lot of financials and spreadsheets. So we have a lot to talk about. We're getting through there, but just let me talk about copywriting. And this is an area we'll talk about marketing a little bit later. But this year we have really been working on kind of reducing our staff from a copy perspective. I can use one of the content writing tools and I could write and plan out at least 20 YouTube headlines and topics in less than 20 minutes. Where normally from a copywriting perspective, it would take us hours, if not months, to put together marketing and campaigns for our clients. We can now do that in like 20, 25 minutes. I could write an email series without a copywriter. And if you struggle, you can also do legal templates. You would at least get it started and then you have attorney kind of look over it. And then it's all about capturing people's attention. You want them to stop. So they're having their phones and they're scrolling, stop. So something captured their attention. It was usually some headline, attention grabbing headline to do that. So if you're not one that could come up with it, that's what we're going to use AI to help us do. We'll talk about video creation. And I'm very excited about this because more and more people are wanting to digest video. But the great thing about this is that now you can create video really easy without having to be technical. It's like swiping, putting some pictures together, putting some videos together. There are tools that would help you create the headline so that you can put it on Instagram, Facebook, or any of the other social media platforms to create reels. I've actually been creating a couple reels. I've been doing some reviews, and I was just looking my Google reviews. Like I said, I'm a foodie, so I like to try different restaurants around the country when we travel. And so usually if I try 1 or 2 new restaurants, I'm doing reviews, I'm taking videos, doing pictures. I started this probably about 6 months ago, and I've already had 50,000 views of people just digesting my content. And so I was like, well, maybe I should be a food critic, not a digital marketer, but that's for another time. But really using AI to help create those videos are so exciting and easy to do. As I talked about, sales are the lifeline of any organization. So how do you generate leads? How do you have live chat? So you create a persona, you teach the AI to learn your personality, to learn your customer's personality, to learn what we call your voice in marketing. And once you understand that, now when you're using AI, it will speak into the voice of your business or your voice and help you develop ads to generate leads. You can reach out to someone using an AI chat box. So instead of a human calling, now you'll start to see some spammers or some legitimate businesses are actually using AI to make initial calls. So it's a very exciting time for us to be in. We talked about sales. Now you can really upload your sales calls to AI and you can get over a lot of the objections. Some people have a call with picking up, but I believe in dialing for dollars. That's what I tell people. We have to dial for dollars. So put in the chat if you had any issues with sales. How many salespeople do you have on your team? And a lot of people are small businesses. So you're maybe 3 to 5 people on your team and maybe 2 people in sales. So now you can have an added boost to enhance your sales by actually using AI to qualify better leads and to help with some of your outbound calling. Because like I said, we have to dial for dollars. The other area was HR analytics. And so, you can almost fire your HR manager, which is usually costing, many companies between $125,000, $150,000 a year to do HR. And now you can have AI to supplement that. And so hiring posts, like we use freelance, Fiverr, if I'm looking for other technical skills, if I'm looking for marketing skills, there are so many recruiting tools that I use. I just put in a short description. It'll spit out, what that job description is. So I'll put 2 or 3 bullets or 2 or 3 sentences. It spits out the job's creation, and then I can post it online. The other thing, and I'm not the guru when it comes to Excel, but there within Chat GPT, Poe, and some other AI tools, if you're not so familiar with spreadsheets like me, I can put something into one of those tools and it'll help spit out the formulas that they need to use into Excel spreadsheets. So that really helps with people on their jobs as well. If you're hiring people, you need to let people go. You're able to develop a standard operations, procedures, processes, onboarding material. AI is here to help you. And then finally, the other area I talked about, customer service. Most businesses now are online 24/7. So, our business is 24/7, even though I may work 8 to 5 or 8 to 6 are kind of my core business hours for me and my team. Our business operates 24/7, which most people's do, especially if you're online, if you're on the internet. So even I was thinking when I put out some Facebook ads, I was getting people to look at me at 2:00 in the morning. So, I had chat that was able to interact with people at 2:00 in the morning, even though I'm a kind of late night owl. I usually stay up to about 1:00 in the morning. I don't have to worry about that because I'm automating all of that. And so even when people are putting things in your cart, I actually opened a Shopify site, kind of experimenting with doing e-commerce as well. And I've noticed that people shop all times of the day and night. So if somebody puts something in your cart, they have questions, then you have the bots and you have the chats that can help reduce turnover and encourage people to really buy and purchase your product. And then finally, just kind of an overview. A lot of people are like, well, Bianca, I've heard about AI, but I really don't know where to get started, how to use it in my business. We're going to talk about some tools, but also it's good for brainstorming and facilitating. You know, I need some inspiration. So we'll talk through, like, you might see something that another company is doing, and you may want to model that, or you may want to get ideas. So you could use that as a framework or a reference, and then put it into an AI tool, and it'll help you generate ideas. Also, from a rapid iteration perspective, it's what we call agile. So you're able to come to the marketplace instead of taking you a year, 3 years, now 6 months, now 3 months, now 2 weeks, that you can really start getting into the marketplace, making those changes and impacts. And then sometimes you have a mental block. You know, you're so tired. This is the end of the year. We've been working a whole lot. I find for myself and my team, the end of the year is a good time to brainstorm for the next year. So we're already starting to brainstorm for 2024. And now we're brainstorming a lot faster and a lot quicker, because we're actually using AI to help us do some of those things. And then the final area is augmented reality. And it's so funny. I was working with a digital marketing agency about 8 years ago, maybe 8 to 10 years ago. And we had pitched to one of our clients, Verizon, as well as Coca-Cola, augmented reality and VR, virtual reality. And they were like, oh, I think this is a great idea, but it's not there yet. Well, we're in 2023, 8 years later, augmented reality is here, and you can actually use it in your business. And they're using a lot of the RF technology. So if you go passing a Starbucks and you have a Starbucks app, if you're using Google to do a search, it will find things in your area. So a lot of companies are starting to use that augmented and RFID to really offer you new possibilities, coupons. However, I can get you into the store, or I can get you online to buy. That's what the companies are actually using. So are you guys ready? I am so excited. We're going to get into the tool piece. We did a little bit of overview. So if there's, as we go through, feel free to ask questions in the Q&A. Also, feel free to chat as we're moving forward, but we're about to get into the heart of the presentation. So I'm excited about that. So I'm going to see, okay. Let's see here. So we're going to talk about 10 tools that you can implement right now into your business to help reduce time, cost, and a headache of creating content. And I see if you have a question, let's see. Oh, someone said they're ready. Okay. And if you have questions, you can put it in Q&A and we'll get started. Okay, so the first tool we're going to talk about, and I'm actually going to give a demonstration as well, is ChatGPT. When using ChatGPT, kind of the secret sauce to this tool is the better the prompt, the better the response. So I'm going to get out of this and let's go over to ChatGPT. And one of the things, I have a guy that I saw online, he's actually doing an experiment of how to make $1 million using ChatGPT. So what I did is said, okay, we're at the end of the year. ChatGPT, how can I make $100,000 by the end of 2023? And Chat gave me some suggestions. Here's some suggestions of how you can make $100,000 before the end of the year. And the reason why I put this out here, maybe it might be $10,000 or $5,000. These are things that it said that you can do. Now, once you have these things, you can ask, so say an online course, you may want to start a side business, then you can ask ChatGPT. Let's say, let me take off this bracelet. What type of side businesses, just say for selling skincare products. Remember, health, wealth, relationships. So everyone wants beautiful skin. So we would type that in, give it a few seconds. So then it starts telling you ideas of how to get started. So it said private label skincare. Oh man, I've never thought about that. Oh, what about subscription box skincare? So I know a lot of people are out there developing skincare products, for example. So we say, Mary Kay, watch, move over, because so many people are doing it. So last year there was a young lady, and I don't have the name of her business right now, but she had skincare in a bottle. It's an oil. She started putting social media to this, and then within 2 months, she made over like hundreds of thousands of dollars. And now within a year, less than a year, she made $1 million on just a skincare product. So using ChatGPT, it can help you develop that a little bit quicker. So let me see, move this over. And I think I'll do this because I'm going to do a lot of demonstrations. So we'll kind of change how we're putting that together. So the other item tool is called Poe. And this is also a free tool. And I'm going to demo this because I love Poe. A couple things. So with Poe, there are what they call chat bots. And so there's all kinds of bots. There's GPT-4. There's something called Clyde. And I love this, Claude, because you can take a video online and summarize it. So if I was to go to YouTube, so let's go to YouTube really quickly. And let's see. One of my guys that I like for real estate is Grant Cardone, for example. So it pull up. And let's look at one of his 5 steps to becoming a millionaire. So I'll go to this. This is really simple. I'll share. I'll take the copy. So I copy the URL for this particular video, and I'm going to say summarize. And it will summarize a YouTube video. So this is like dropping the mic. So instead of taking hours, you know, some people have videos, and we used to, back in the day, I hate to tell my age again, which they still have. We call them Cliff Notes. I think they're calling them something else. But just look, here is a summary of this video by Grant Cardone, 5 steps to becoming a millionaire. And it went through and gave you and summarized the steps that are within the video. So I thought that was really cool. You could use that in your business. Another one that I found, let me search. So let me explore. What if you needed some help with a life coach? Here is a life coach box. And so I'm having difficult situations. So we're in the holiday season. This is the beginning, Thanksgiving going into Christmas. It's the holiday. And I'm going to be possibly, like many people, we're a little stressed because you got to cook. You have gifts to buy. So let me just ask, how do I handle stress during the holidays? And this is my life coach. So she talks about, hey, this time of the year, this is what you need to do. Can you provide, let's say, can you provide like some exercises? Can you provide some stress relief exercises? So it gives you, hey, deep breathing, relaxation, meditation. So I love it. This is like really exciting. So that's another one. And the great thing about Chat GPT and Poe, they're both free tools that you can use. There is a version of Chat GPT that is a paid subscription version, which they're calling Chat 4. And so basically it's more up-to-date information. Whereas chat probably stops in 2021, this will have new information for you. The other thing, let me show you one other thing I love about the chat bot. So say you have an article that we just talked about summarizing a video, even if you have a document. So I'm going to look at documents, and this is talking about product creation. So I put a PDF file in there. I'm going to say summarize. Let's say. Summarize this document. And again, the thing about artificial intelligence is really quick. It's really fast. It has processed the learning mechanisms within humans, and look at it. It's summarized. And so, you know, these audio books and all this stuff, you can summarize all this stuff, kind of quick learning. And I was actually in a class with a university professor, and she was saying how they're using it on campus. The other tool, when you think about, as I talked about, when it comes to content, it's what people see, people watch about your business or about your personal brand. What does it look like? So here's a tool called DALL-E 2, DALL-E 3. And you put something in and it helps you create a visual. And I'll show you an example of that. I use DALL-E, and you just type in what you want to find, and then it spits out. So I was actually working with a company who's doing dog grooming. So I'm going to show you what I did with theirs is generate a photo of a dog playing in the dirt in a bathtub. Generate a photo of a dog needing grooming services. Generate a photo of a dog just playing in the dirt. So all you do is type that in. It gave me quite a few photos. And so then I'm going to show you the end product. So when it comes to using AI, the valuable nugget is the more difficult a problem is to solve, the more money that problem is typically worth. So let me see why this is not showing. Let me see if it'll show. Let me present. Maybe it'll show up. Okay. So here is, like I said, the valuable nugget. So like I said, it's okay to use Chat GPT. It's okay to use all of these tools. But again, the reason why we're here is how we can use it to help leverage AI to create money. So, like I said, I was working with a client who was a dog grooming. So I went into Chat GPT And I said, write me a Facebook ad for 10% off dog grooming. And then I also said, use some emojis. So ChatGPT spit me out a advertisement to pamper your pooch with a tail wagging deal. Is your fur baby in need of a spa day? Spoil him with the ultimate grooming experience. For a limited time offer, we're offering an exclusive 10% on all of our grooming services. Treat your furry friend to a day of relaxation, luxury, and a shiny, squeaky, clean coat. So with that, I went to Dally, and I'm not sure what the picture is, but the picture's here of the dog in the dirt. Then I went over to Facebook and said, okay, my client, let me go ahead and develop them a ad that we can put on Facebook. And there you go. So it's about integrating and leveraging these tools, because I just have to share, when I first started using ChatGPT, like I said, at the beginning of the year, January, February, I was creating so much stuff. It was just funny. And not doing anything with it. It's just sitting. I have, just so excited. It was just sitting there. And so now I want to share a tool called Jasper AI. And Jasper AI, a lot of people are like, okay, I need to do content. I need to do marketing, but how do I put it together? Well, Jasper AI puts it all together, helps you develop your marketing campaign. It will provide an email sequence, blog posts, Facebook ads, and SMS. It's kind of an all-in-one tool. So let's show you an example of this. So this is Jasper. It's an application. The best way to get started is to, deal with a lot of their templates. A lot of customers that I have now are doing Shopify. They're starting to do a lot of e-commerce on Amazon. So it will help you write those items. If you want to have content, it helps you with that. Get an image, say you're worth 1,000 words, and it'll put it together. So let's say, get an image prompt with Jasper. So it's the holiday season. So let's say, sell an ugly sweater. Oh, UGLY. Sweater collection for the holidays. For the Christmas, let's be more specific. For the Christmas holidays for the entire family, including the dog. Okay, our language is English, and we're going to have it generate some content for us. So I've met with a lot of people over the last couple weeks. This is the time of the year people are buying. And so it actually started putting together. So we could say a cartoon-like image. You can do an oil painting. And so what we'll do is actually generate the picture. So this is pretty exciting. Hold on. Didn't want to do that. Okay. So it gave us, things that they have, and then you can say a family of 4 standing in a job. So I'll take that. I'll go over to back to Poe and we'll go to images. Let's see. And the magic happens. Give it a few seconds. Okay, that's too long. Okay, let's do this. Make the prompt a little shorter. So it's going to generate us an image. Look at that. A family of 4 standing in a half circle, each wearing an ugly Christmas sweater. It didn't do the dog, but I mean, this to me is so, so amazing. And you can use these things in your business with no problem. The other tool is called Synthesis. And so let me share.
Welcome to the new era of video creation with HeyGen. Simply type your script to get started.
So this is where you actually have a tool that uses your voice, and I'll show you an example of what I've done. Let's log in. Theseus, let's go back. I can show you how to. Let's go back to the main page. Yeah, I want to go back to the main page. Okay, not sure why it's not allowing me to do it, but the other tool is very similar to that. It's called HeyGen. So let's see. Move this down to the bottom. So HeyGen actually creates avatars. So I guess that was where we are.
Welcome to the new era of video creation with HeyGen. Simply type your script to get started.
So what I was able to do, you're able to create an avatar. So this is an avatar created, kind of same background. You do a video recording, and then I can use this AI avatar anytime. So this
Hey,
is
Bianca J. Shelby, your instant avatar is ready. Feel free to create videos with it. Also, click the feedback button to share what you think. Hope you enjoy.
right. So you could use yourself, or it could use another one. Here's another one I created.
Hey, Bianca J. Shelby, your instant avatar is ready. Feel free to create videos with it. Also, click the feedback button to share what you think. Hope you enjoy.
So put in the chat if that's very exciting, very cool. Then we have a few more. I just talked about that. So again, when we're talking about all of these tools, we got to go back to content and marketing and then sales. So the valuable nugget I'm going to say, what is more important, AI or advertising? It will be advertising. So we can create as many awesome videos as we can. We can create as much content as we can, but how much do they generate if people don't see it? So that's what you want to do, is start generating content and then putting it out there. You can put it on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and there are some tools that help you seamlessly set it and forget it, and create it in a bulk volume, and then it will distribute to those platforms by themselves. So that's the great thing about AI. A couple other tools is called Send Steps. A lot of people have difficulties creating presentations for work or putting together pitch decks or educational videos to show people how things operate, how things work. So again, when you're dealing with those three areas, health, wealth, relationship, think about what you can do, what kind of content is needed, and Send Steps can help you put that together. All you do is really answer prompts, fill in the blank, fill in information, and it spits things out. So the human nature is, although it spits the information out, you still may have to customize it because we know our clients, we know our voice. And even though we're training AI to have our voice or to mimic a human, it's still some few things that you can watch out for and to improve upon. Tool number 8 is Canva AI. And this is everything to create documents, to create images, to create ads. And I'm going to demo Canva because they have a new item called the Magic Studio. And so I was working with, and I'll share some of the advertisements we were able to create. But say we want to create a design for a chiropractor office. So they want to have a sale for this day. So I'm going to put in chiropractor because I already have the ads created. Chiropractor. So here I was able to generate 30 pieces of content. See, 30 pieces of content in a matter of maybe 30 minutes. You can do magic design to create a video. So again, like I said, AI. So I'll take a few pictures. So I'm going to use like my AI avatars to create something. In a dog picture, for example. Okay. And we want to say video to promote. We're going to do a dog grooming business. I'm going to take 3 of the photos that I had. Dog. I'm going to get rid of these. And just do for dog grooming. So you just put right. Is your dog a mess? And it creates the video. It also added music to it. We can help. So whatever your ideal is, you can use Canva, AI, and it can help you. So that was really, really simple. And then you can, say I want to do some elements and it's Black Friday coming up. So let's say we're having a Black Friday sale. So you can add, hey, Black Friday, let's say Black Friday sale. So there's so many ways. I love Canva. I've been using Canva for about 1.5 years now, and they just released this Magic Studio about 2 months ago at the end of August, which was awesome. And so there are a few more tools we'll talk about before we end the call, but I hope everyone is getting ideas that they can use. And this is one, and actually I think I'm using this now, but I probably forgot to put it on, but it's called otter.ai. So it's all about being your virtual assistant. So it does voice transcriptions. It takes meeting notes. Hopefully, I think I started it. So it's going to summarize what I actually discussed in this presentation so we can fix it up, send it back out to all the participants. And then those participants that were not able to join us, they'll get a summarized audio, they'll get a summary of the audio. So it does transcriptions. I just love this, especially when you're so busy, and a lot of times we're overbooked. So we may have 2 or 3 meetings to go to at one time. And so I might go select the meeting that I have to present at, but then there's 2 other meetings I want to know about. I can set up Otter AI to actually attend for me. So like I said, it records transcriptions. You can share it. You can import conversations so it can subscribe. So if you import some type of audio, then it'll subscribe it for you. And then it helps you organize those conversations. And then the final tool, which I love this, is called Easy Peasy AI. And it's, again, very similar to some of the tools that I showed you earlier. But let me go to Easy Peasy AI. So like long form editors. So if you have, creating arts, if you want to transcribe something, if you want to train it to personalize it to be your brand voice, you will start uploading items to it. Chat GPT, it has plenty of templates. So blogs and those type of things. Let's see from a history perspective what I've done. Oh, okay. I was helping a client with doing their project management. So I just needed some Instagram captions. So it generated some Instagram captions along with LinkedIn generator headlines. So it will do anything that you want just about. It's called Easy Peasy AI. And like I said, the best thing I think is to start off using some of the recommended tools and templates that it has. So we're almost about done. I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. We have a couple more things. If there's any questions from anyone in the team, feel free to put them in the chat and I will answer them. So any questions, comments, concerns? Let's see. Pull up the chat. Okay. Well, I want everybody to, we talked about the magic of AI. Now what? Bianca, you have shared like about 10 plus tools that I can actually use to brand myself or to use in business. So what am I supposed to do? Well, nothing great in life is achieved by inaction or playing it safe. So it's time to get off the sidelines, start learning, start putting into action what you learned. And one of my mentors always told me the money is in the follow-up. So you want to get out there, you want to advertise, you want to use social media, you want to use for content develop some ads, but stop playing it safe, get off our tushes and get started. So here's how you can call me, join me. We had offered for Black Friday, we had a VIP bundle. So I'm going to give a 1-hour Q&A session. I'm going to give you 50 of my best prompts to get started. You have a lifetime access to all of our recordings. I'm going to give you a list of all the software. You will sit with me or one of my colleagues where you will do a one-on-one session and we can map out for your business. We also have some bonuses. So how to write a bestseller in 45 minutes. People don't realize one of the best ways to get your name or get your company's name out there is to develop a book. So I'm finishing up my book now and it will be out at early part of 2024. how to create viral hooks, email. So today, it's normally $97, but we're going to offer a Black Friday sale for $27. So here's the link. I'll put it in the chat so you can look at it. And then if you're ready to just continue to learn more about your business, and I've had people say, Bianca, I really need more than just that 1 hour call with you. I really would love to sit down for you to plan that out. Well, I do have that as well. We have a 10-week accelerator course where I will spend 10 weeks with you, and we will do one-on-one consultations of how you can improve, how AI can help you improve every area of your business. So we're going to do a 10-week coaching calls. We're going to have 2 calls per week. We're going to talk about copywriting, how to develop systems, what are some strategies for you to use. I have a lot of bonuses, but the big thing is that you're going to get our playbook. You're going to get our prompts. You're going to get our email marketing campaigns, how to develop good social media posts. And we're here to walk you step by step by step. And so this is a $15,000 value. And today we've actually reduced the cost. I know it says $997. This is what we had for presentations we've done in the previous weeks. But today we are offering this 10-week accelerator course for only $497. So if you go to this site, it's only $497, and that will be Black Friday till Sunday evening at 11:59. So I want to thank everyone for joining me and the team, and we look forward to helping you develop your dreams and how to leverage AI in your business. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.